have a really nice intermediate to advanced combination of the month for you. It's using inward spins. Now, I am not fond of inward spins. I don't teach them normally for two reasons. You've got two big injury risks if your dog is turning in toward you. Okay? One, for the human, if your dog is turning in and their hips are following, they can easily clip a knee. Okay? And that can cause you some real damage. Now, a little dog, not so much. But you take a bigger, stronger dog, like my Rottweilers were, and they bump a knee with their hips, you're going to feel it and you could have some damage. So you really want to be careful of doing inward spins. Second, it's a risk to the dog. And let me explain why. Their spines are made, they're made the same, but for different purposes. For example, a terrier's spine is meant to stay very, very solid so that you can pull them out of the hole of digging up the rat or whatever the rodent is. Their spine is meant to be solid. Actually, ours is as well. It's not meant to be super flexible. Some dogs can fold easily. Okay? Other dogs can't. And you're really sacrificing the discs and the structure of their spine if you do too many tight turns. So when I'm teaching turns, I always allow my students to make those turns as big as they want. Whatever their dog feels is comfortable, that's what's good for them, because that's really the only injury, long-term injury I see from this sport is sacrificing that L1, L2, and that's everything down, all the nerves down from their L1, their L2. So you really want to allow dogs to open up those spins. I found a way to do an inward spin where you can open it up and you can save your knee. And that's what I'm going to teach you today. So we're going to start I'm going to explain it first to the front and then I'll teach it to you from the back. We've got our dog in heel position. This is my left. Okay, heel position. I'm going to do a weave to the right. And then I'm going to put that right leg back for my dog to have the space to do that inward spin as big as they want. And then we're going to pick up their momentum by doing a 360 turn and allow them to circle around you and end up on the right side. From there, we're going to do the same thing in reverse. I'm going to do a weave to the left, put that left foot back, inward spin, and then pick up the traveling with the dog and send them around to heel. Now, when you learn a combination, especially something kind of tricky like this, you want to learn the footwork first before adding your dog. Because if you're fumbling and you're not sure, the dog's going to get really frustrated. So try this with me. I'm going to face the back and you can match my feet. So we're facing the back, or that could be my front, actually. My dog is in heel. I'm going to do a weave through to the right, place that foot back, a spin. Actually, for me, that would be a reverse spin. Traveling circle, and send them behind to the right. And then weave right, or weave left. Place that left foot back, inward circle, circle with the dog, and around, and end up in heel. And you can start the whole thing over again. Or you can add more components on. It's totally up to you. Okay, let's walk it one more time together. So you do right foot could be forward or left foot back, either one. They're going to weave the right leg. Weave, inward spin, circle, a 360. I don't care how tight it is. It can be as big as you want. And behind to the right. Right, left foot forward, weave, inward spin, and circle to the right. And around to heel. Use your imagination and see what you can come up with. I'll demonstrate this with Katie. that's our combination of the month. And I'll see you back here next month with a new combination.